Christian perspective, starring national gospel recording artist Pastor Ron Todd, the lovely Mel Phillips, everyone's favorite aunt Penny Ellis, and the swag-tastic Josh Jad. This show is dedicated to our beloved C. Ashley Brown Lawrence. Buckle up, you're in for a ride.
Hey, Mel.
Hey, I haven't seen you in so long.
I know. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Listen, I'm not going to tell you how I'm over here tussling with these headphones and they winning.
Don't let them win.
I don't know what be going on with me in these headphones. I just be rolling them up and they get so tangled. But hello, everyone. Welcome to the.
Hey, y'all.
I'm so glad that Mel is back. It's not right without you, Mel.
Yes. You know, I went out of town and I got back. Well, I was coming home Monday and it was terrible weather last week. So my flight got delayed and it was just a whole mess. So by the time I got here, I had to rush to work, got off. That was all she wrote. But thank God.
I know that's right. But you know what? I'm to a point now when they be like, it's delayed for weather. I'll be like, okay, don't rush. Where y'all comping me a room at? What we doing? Cause
Spirit was like, you should get you something to eat and find you a seat. And it was so weird because I've been flying since the 70s, y'all.
Yeah.
So I'm used to flights getting delayed. I'm used to having to sit, on the tarmac because you can't take off.
Right.
So initially when the flight got delayed, it was like a few minutes. Then they said it was an hour. And they were like, you could get off the plane and go get you something to eat and come back. I'm like, when they start doing that?
Especially for an hour.
For an hour, usually you just sit there. So that just made me very nervous. I'm like, okay, Lord, I was so glad when they was like, everybody get off the plane. And we'll let y'all know when we take it off. Because it was just weird.
Yeah, that's nerving. I don't like that kind of stuff either.
Yeah, I don't like it either. So I was glad I got something to eat and just ate at the airport until I could get home.
Sometimes being at the airport be so funny because I love the people watch. And there be some funny things going on at the airport. I'd be like, now where they going with that all? And what they talk about? I just be sitting there, people watching.
Yeah, I be wanting to whoop the people kids because why y'all kids doing all this running? Get somewhere and sit down.
Sit down. And why y'all letting them run through this airport? This is not a playground. It's too much going on for them to just be running around like that.
Yes, and when we start wearing our bonnets to the airport, even though my little cousin said that we cannot, Karen our people, but I don't want to see y'all bonnet at the airport.
I don't. That's one of my pet peeves. I don't like that, Mel. No.
I don't want to see it.
No. There's Lady Mary. Hey,
Lady Mary.
She says, "Good evening, Pastor Ron, Sister Mel. Looking forward to a great show. Me too. We got a good one for y'all. We got a good one for you. Listen, if you guys are just coming in, welcome to the Pew. And make sure you hit that like button and hit the share button. Let somebody know we're on. We got a great show today. I know you guys love it. So we got all hot topics for you. It's going to be really, really good. Last week, we had a great guest. Shout out to Lavelle A. Nero, who was here with us.
Yes.
And talked about all the wonderful things that he has going on. But I be hearing y'all. I know y'all love these hot topics. So we're going to give it to y'all today.
Y'all about to get all these hot topics.
All these topics. Y'all about to get it today. Y'all get it today. No, but and this week it's been good. The weather's been very comfortable. I know it's not going to last, but it's been very, very comfortable, especially for August, which is generally the hottest month of the year. It started off very pleasant, and I appreciate that.
Me too, because that July DTE bill, when I say I need to, I didn't call DTE today. I just opened my bill, was just hanging around. I knew it was going to be a little high because we've been running the air. I saw that bill. I was like, hold up.
Right.
It was ridiculous.
I think our light bill was like 300 and something dollars. I'm like, oh,
Mine too. That's crazy.
that's crazy.
That's a lot of money.
It is. I'm like, I mean, are we blowing air at the mansion on Sugar Hill? What's going on?
They talking about like between 3 and 7 is these peak hours where they charge a whole lot of money. So if you doing laundry, running your air conditioning, your dishwasher, whatever, between 3 and 7, just try to slow it down a little bit because they say that's where they get these charging spikes.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
They not telling the people. They just letting us get these high bills so we can
See,
call them and yell at them.
see, that's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But other than that, how has your week been, Mel?
It's been good, busy but good. How about you? Where are you? Let me
I'm
see.
in East Lansing. I'm gonna be here for a little bit because we got some things going on. So at least this month for sure. But excuse me, towards the end of the month, going into September, I'll be back on the bird. But I'm here for a little bit.
Okay, well that's good. Take a break
Yeah.
from flying.
Yes, 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 yes. You know, I tell people all the time they think it's so cool when you have a job where you're always traveling, but it's very taxing on your body. Very, very.
It is going up and down and just being in different hotel rooms. I'm somebody that like I sleep best at home in my bed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Very true. Don't get me like because some of the places I frequent, I have gotten used to the hotels. I'm used to the staff. I feel very, very comfortable. But there is no place like home.
No.
Yep, no place like home. But the up and down, I didn't know what jet lag felt like until yeah, it's a real thing. It truly, truly is. So, but otherwise, all is well. I'm excited. It's a busy, busy season. The summer always is, so there's lots going on. But first, let's talk about our angel, Miss C. Ashley Brown Lawrence. Y'all know we're not going to do a show without remembering her and talking about her contribution not only to this show but to the world. So, Ashley, we love you. We miss you, and yeah, you got to recognize you. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you grab her latest single. It's called The Old School Medley, available on all digital outlets. And of course, if you haven't got my latest single, I Can Get It Prayer Through, make sure you grab that as well. And I'm telling you, it's coming. It's coming very, very soon. Very, 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 very soon. Mark my words, it's coming. So y'all get ready for As If It Were Your Last Time because it's coming very, very soon.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget Mel and I are official 2025 Spin Award nominees. What does that mean? That means, first of all, we're super excited to be nominated, but that means it's time to start voting. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get this voting going. So the categories for Male are Podcast of the Year, which is the Pew Podcast, Best Late Night Evening Show, the Pew Podcast, and Co-Host of the Year, Mel Phillips. All right. So make
Yeah.
sure you guys go to www.thespinawards.com/vote and vote for me and Mel. All right. Don't forget, every day y'all need to be going on there vote and don't skip a day. www.thespinawards.com. For me, same thing. Podcast of the Year, Best Late Night Show. And then I'm nominated for Voice of the Year and Podcaster of the Year. So if you can do us that favor and go and vote for us, we will certainly appreciate you all for that. All right. Now, this weekend, I'm excited, Mel. The Real R&B Festival is back. That's right. And everybody thinks that it's all about ribs and R&B. Now, don't get me wrong. There's going to be some amazing food down there. The best ribs you've ever tasted in your life, as well as R&B. But first, it's going to be the gospel and jazz explosion. So if you go down to Hart Plaza on Friday, the jazz explosion will take place. So those of you guys who like jazz, this is the perfect time for you to go down and hear some of your favorite local jazz artists and just kind of enjoy the scene there at Hart Plaza and get you something to eat. Hey, Adrian. Adrian said, "What up, family? What up? What up? What up?"
Hey, Adrian.
Oh, Lady Mary says, "I'm so excited for you both. Thank you so much."
Thank you.
Just can't wait talking about the Ribs and R&B Festival. But now listen, Saturday is going down on Saturday. You don't want to miss it. And it starts at 12 p.m. The gospel explosion will take place. And when I tell you it's going to explode, do you hear me? It's going to be exciting. Here is the lineup. For those of you guys who want to know, it opens up at 12 p.m. on Saturday, 12:10. Raven LaShawn will minister, 12:40. Rodriguez and Linson will go forth, him and his choir. 1:10, Carl Phillips and the Greater Christ Temple Church Choir will be there. 1:30, the legend himself, Dr. Eloquent Weaver and Biblical People will go forth. 2 o'clock, James Jones will go up. 2:30, Pastor Mark Holloway in Hope City. 3 o'clock, Minister David Whitfield and Whitfield Productions. 3:30, Dr. Waverly B. Bumbry and Senior and Refuge Temple Cathedral Voices. 4 o'clock, Kevin Stewart. 4:30, Carlos Withlow and MFC. And to close it out at 4:50 will be JP and them. You don't want to miss this. It's going to be exciting. And of course, it's hosted by yours truly and the one and only Glenda Kirk. It's going to be amazing. This is our 3rd year hosting this event. Y'all know we're going to keep it up. We're going to have church. We're going to be as loud as we want to be because we outside. Do not miss it. It's going to be a phenomenal time. Now, for all you quartet lovers, Sunday is Quartet Sunday, all right? So the Wayne Todd and the Men Who Will, Walter Allen Steen and Blessed, our girl Akita Steen and Fire,
Yes.
Bishop Coney and his group, all of them will be there on Sunday, all right? So make sure you get down there on Sunday as well. And it will be hosted by my aunt, Alice Todd, so y'all don't want to miss it. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be an amazing weekend in Detroit, so let's support the Ribs and R&B Festival with the gospel and jazz explosion, all right? Now, I'm not telling y'all don't go see, them other ones. Come on in. I'm just telling you, make sure you come see us too, all right?
Yeah.
Also, we are excited because something is happening in Nashville, and it's happening very, very soon. Let's find out what that is.
Hey, Nashville, guess who's back? The 40th Annual Stellar Awards is bringing the greatest night in gospel music back to Music City. Coming to you live Saturday, August 16th at the Schimmerhorn Symphony Center. Get your tickets now and prepare to be blessed by the best. For tickets and information, visit www.stellarawards.com.
Hey, Kevin, good to see you. Yes, the Stellar Awards takes place next Saturday, August 16th in Nashville. And guess what? Yours truly will be on the blue carpet doing interviews. You don't want to miss it. I am so excited, guys. I'm going to be there representing Soul TV, getting all of your favorite celebrities, all the information you want to know from them. It's going to be crazy. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I'll definitely make sure that I get some clips to play here on the Pew, but it's going to be really, really good. Can't wait. Some of my favorites, Lisa Noel Smith, of course, Lisa Page Brooks, Tasha Page Lockhart. Some of our favorites are performing this year. So I'm so glad to be in the house and also glad to be there covering it from the blue carpet and giving you guys all the inside scoops. Okay, so make sure y'all stay tuned. God is good, isn't he?
Yes, that is so exciting. I'm so proud of you.
Very excited.
And not wait to see you on the blue carpet.
Oh my goodness.
And you better be sharp. As much as we talk about people,
no, for that.
You better be sharp.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best not to disappoint. That is for sure. All right, let's see real quick. Keisha says, "Good evening, Pew Crew. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday."
Hey,
Kevin,
Keisha.
freezing a little. I wonder if we're freezing a little for anybody else. I'm just curious. All right, guys. Well, we're going to take a little break and play some music. It's been a while since we heard from Ashley. So let's play a little Ashley and we'll be back. Keep it locked right here. You're watching The Pew.
What do you want the Lord to say? Wow! They used to say, just a little while to stay here, just a little while to wait, just a little while to labor in the path that's always straight. And it's just a little more of trouble in this low and sinful state. And then we'll enter heaven's heart. We'll go sweeping through the pearly gates. Just a little while. A little while to stay here. A little while. Just a little while. In the path. Just a little more of trouble in the very low. And we'll go sweeping through the pearly gates. Just a little while. Just a little while. This sounded like church in here. Just a little while to labor in the path. Just a little more in this very low. Then we'll enter. And we'll go sweeping through the pearly gates. Clap your hands one more time. Come on. I can't hear you. Come on. After a while, it'll all be over. After a while, the sun will shine. After a while, dark clouds will pass over, and we'll shout hallelujah. After a while. After a while, and we will. After a while.
All right, that was C. Ashley Brown Lawrence with the old school medley. Hello there, Ben. He says, "Grace and peace, Pastor Ron Todd. Grace and peace to you." Missionary Wood says, "Good evening, my favorite pastor and Pew crew male. God bless you, love you. We love you more." All right, well, Mel, I'm gonna tell everybody what time it is.
It's time for the hot topics.
Let's go. All right. Well, I need to know what you guys think about this. There's a young lady, and I'll read it. It says, "A Hillside Medical Group, we recently were made aware of an incident involving one of our employees who acted inappropriately towards the DoorDash delivery. After thorough internal review, we made a decision to immediately terminate this individual's employment. Their actions are unacceptable and do not reflect the values or integrity we uphold as an organization. Although this occurrence occurred outside of our workplace and unrelated to our operations, we are deeply saddened by the situation. We offer sincere apologies to DoorDash driver and to anyone affected. Hillside Medical Group is built on principles of compassion, honesty, respect, and there is no place in our team for conduct that undermines those values. As part of taking responsibility, we have personally reached out to the driver and provided a $50 compensation for the trouble and distress they experienced." My Lord. So I believe I have some further information about this issue to kind of just give us a bit more. Let's see. Okay, no, I thought I did, but that's it. So apparently, this young lady was very nasty to a DoorDash driver, and they got back to her job, and she was terminated.
Well, I saw a little clip of this, but it's been so much stuff with the DoorDash people. Now, was this the one where the lady ordered the food and then disputed it and said she didn't get the food? Then the lady came back in there like, "Ma'am, how would you lie?"
Yep.
That was bold. Like, I don't do that. If you can't
Don't do
afford the
that.
food, bring your lunch. That lady at the desk looked like she could make a good bologna sandwich. Bring your sandwich, boo.
That's
Don't
right.
do like that. I don't think people take into consideration that this is somebody's job. This is how they are feeding their family.
Mm-hmm.
They deserve respect just like everybody else. Don't do people like that.
And I think that as much as I don't like to see anybody lose their job, because we all work because we have responsibility. But I
Right.
love the fact that their thing was it's not about what you did here at work, but it's about what you did outside of work while still representing us. And I kind of feel like it's kind of like something that people need to be mindful of. Like just because you go to work, do your job, and you may be very good at it, but your actions outside of work, especially in this technological, social media driven society, can also affect your ability to keep your job because you can't be out acting a fool everywhere else and thinking that it's not going to get back to your workplace. And I'm going to be honest, like even as a hiring manager at parts of my career, I have looked on social media and take a look at what people were posting, what they were saying, because you do in fact represent your company wherever you are.
Well, let that be a little clue to everybody that's looking for a job. Deactivate your social media
Hmm.
until you secure a job. I actually had an opportunity to, I don't know if everybody know this, but I'm a real estate salesperson as well. So I wanted to work for this firm, and he was like, I want to see your Instagram. And I'm like, man, I wish he would have said he wanted to see my Facebook, because Instagram is where I do all my shenanigans. He saw that Instagram. I ain't heard from that man since. So
Yeah,
it can and it will affect your career. You just have to be mindful about what you putting out.
yeah, absolutely.
And man wasn't even bad, but he was like, yeah, no, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
In a much lighter news, what do you think about the Jeffersons being back? They're moving on back. So Anthony Anderson and Regina King as George and Wheezy. How do we feel about this, Mel? I'm not sure.
As I don't like it. I mean, I hope that it's successful and it does very well, but there will only be one George and Wheezy.
That's
And
it.
I love me some Regina King, but y'all some stuff just need to be left alone.
And Regina ought to know because she from a classic show.
Yeah,
That's just like 227. Let's not reboot that.
let's
You know.
not. Let's I hope it does well, but who gonna do the George Jefferson dance?
In the walk. And
Okay.
who's gonna say George in that voice? Missionary Wood said it's never gonna be the same.
It's
Right.
not. It's not. I don't know. I mean, come on. I think people are creative enough to do some new stuff.
Keisha said, I don't know what to say about this. Pastor Greg says, I'm not feeling the new Jeffersons. The old Jeffersons made a great mark. Absolutely.
Yes.
Kevin says, true, Mel. Lady Mary says, I'm interested in seeing it, not sure about their chemistry. I mean, they're both great actors, though, Lady Mary. So I don't know for me if I'm as worried about their chemistry. I think they will find that. It's just
Mhm.
more so about recreating such a classic time in television history. Like, I just think that's very dangerous territory.
I think so as
A
well.
drunk idea. Ah!
Y'all stay off that brown when y'all trying to come up with TV shows. Let's do the
You,
Jeffersons again. No.
like, huh? I mean, I get everything is a reboot now. Now, I'm gonna give you an example of what I think, Mel, is okay. Like the A Different World reboot. I'm more optimistic about it because instead of trying to recreate the characters, they're keeping the same characters, but the story is based on the characters' children. You know what I'm saying? So we're focused on a different plot versus them saying, okay, we're going to do it in a different world and we're going to bring in a new Whitley and a new Dwayne and have the similar type of scenarios. No, they're saying, okay, Whitley and Dwayne is Whitley and Dwayne, but this show is going to be based off their kids. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's kind
thought
of,
they was rebooting A Different World.
yeah, they've already started filming. Yep.
That is so exciting. And I love that concept. It's a continuation, not a
Correct.
reboot.
Not
Yes.
a reboot. Same thing with Martin. Like, I can understand why Martin is saying he doesn't want to reboot it because it left on such a high. And there's
Mhm.
already a new generation of people. There are Gen Zs that are watching Martin who didn't know nothing about that show in the 90s. They weren't born,
Right.
and so I get that. But at the same time, even with like a Martin, if they were to reboot it, to me, it would have to be about Martin and Gina's children, like a totally different plot, not about them creating a new Gina and a new Martin, because there can only be one Gina. There can only be one Pam in my mind as a person who grew up watching it.
Exactly.
So same thing with the Jeffersons. Nobody could ever be Wheezy. Like,
Or George for that matter. Or Mr.
no.
Bentley or the other people. It was just such a good show. I mean, some things just don't need to be tampered with.
Missionary said, Pastor, it's going to be like us with Suits. Right. They came out with a new Suits, and we just can't quite get with it. It's not the same. They should have named it the Jeffersonians and put Detroit on blast. Oh, that would be a show for real right there. The Jeffersonians. So I don't know, y'all. I mean, I'm going to watch it. I want it to succeed.
I
I
wanted to.
want it to be good, but
I really like Regina King. Anthony Anderson is okay, but I love Regina King, so I'm definitely gonna watch it.
yeah. I mean, um they've
Really,
both been around for a very long time. And there's not that they don't know what they're doing. So I'm not gonna say that. It's just I don't know. I'm with you, Mel, just with the fact that Jefferson's classic TV. So I'm very, very nervous about them kind of like it's just like the Cosbys. Cosby's a perfect example because the Cosbys didn't do a reboot. They did a different world. They did a spinoff. And I
right?
feel like this A Different World reboot is another version of a spinoff.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of good TV, y'all gonna quit playing with Steve Harvey because y'all gets excited when y'all win that money on Family Feud, and so does Steve.
This. Oh, Steve Harvey, my lord. Make up a gospel song.
Who gave you the tambourine?
And that's what I want to know. Who did that? Who?
Who did it? And how come? Steve is crazy. That's all I got to
I
say.
like to see people having fun at work, so I
I
like.
do too. I do too. Now, I believe in anointing the head with oil, praying for people, and things like that is biblical. I absolutely believe in it. But now we're not gonna ruin people's clothes with the oil.
Let the power ride on. Let the power ride on.
One more time.
Let the power ride on.
Now, who gonna pay for his cleaner's bill? Why did they put him on a robe or put a draping over him? Why would they ruin that man's clothes like that?
I don't know what he did, but something is telling me he needed all that oil.
You think so?
Let the power ride on.
They shellacking his face with.
Let the power ride on. Let the power ride on.
It looked like a horse urinated on his shirt.
Let the power ride on.
Like he can't even breathe.
Yeah, the oil all in his eye. I don't like that. Y'all stop putting all that oil on these folks.
They said we gonna whatever you fighting, we about to help. We about to give you a quadruple anointing today.
Right. Missionary said, what kind of sin he commit to have so much oil? Right. Lord have mercy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we moving.
Look at me. You look at me.
We're gonna count it down. Julio. Count down from 10.
10. 9. 8. You good?
Hold on, we're gonna get her up. Fuck that money.
Oh, bro, you hit your face.
I got her money.
Right here. We got some shoes. It's right here.
Hey guys.
Right here. They're right here.
That's called the watermelon challenge. When are we gonna stop being stupid and doing these challenges?
What?
Wait,
What is
but
wrong
now
with
he's an
me?
oily devil.
Not an oily devil. He need to get some of them oils to them people doing a watermelon challenge. That is just dumb.
It's dumb. And you almost killed this girl.
And she stood up. Did she know it was a watermelon coming? She just stood up.
And I don't know if she was gonna move before they got to 1, but he fooled her and dropped it on 8. But I mean, every challenge don't have to be done, y'all. We got to take a commercial break on that because that don't wore me out.
Detroit's Ribs R&B Music Festival, August 8th, 9th, and 10th at Hart Plaza on the riverfront. Grill masters with the best barbecue this side of the Mississippi. Lamb chop, fish, shrimp, even vegan. Over 100 vendors and food trucks. All vendors and food trucks. Call 800-794-7503.
Hello everyone, Dorinda Clark-Cole here. I want to thank you so much for supporting me over the years. Got something I just want to talk to you about. Of course, Dorinda Beauty, as I continue to get questions, everybody's asking me about the company and appearing at past and up and coming Dorinda Beauty events in 2025. Well, presently the company will be going through a transition. There are internal issues from a governance perspective that needs to be addressed, and I frankly am not being heard as an owner or founder in this matter, and it makes me feel very uncomfortable. Until the internal matters are resolved, I just wanted all of my fans to know that I will not be appearing at any events for Dorinda Beauty. You can catch me on a tour at the Stellar Awards next month. I will have more exciting news for you for the upcoming months, for the ventures that I will be involved in. But until then, I want you to make sure you keep me in your prayers and know that the support that you have given to Miss Dorinda has been just rewarding to me. I love you all, and thank you so much for your support.
All right. Well, we are back on the Pew. And y'all heard it first from Miss Dorinda. She is not going to be appearing in anything for Dorinda Beauty. So for those of you guys who are wondering why we're not running the Dorinda Beauty commercial, that is why.
Okay.
Now, Pastor Greg said that was totally wrong. They were totally wrong for that. She could have suffered brain damage. Absolutely. Or concussion. Such a hard-headed generation. Absolutely. That was crazy work. Now, some people love game shows, always want to go on the game show. I would love to go on Family Feud, but then we do stuff like this. Take a look.
Let's spin, Pat.
Wow.
L.
Yeah, 4 L's. Pick that up, turn it over. Lay it down right over that London trip down there. 650.
Y.
There's a Y. 500.
G.
1 G. 700.
C.
Yeah, there are 2 C's. Wow. Okay.
I solve.
Oh, that'd be a good idea, yeah.
Mythological hero H-list.
You can't accept that.
I mean, Kelly's is should have known it, but I can give him a little grace.
I am outdid. Aculus.
But my thing is, has he been saying he had to at some point find that out in his English class in high school? Has he been saying it wrong the whole time, or he really didn't know it was Achilles?
He really didn't know it was Achilles.
He went back to school and they talked about him like a dog, poor thing. I feel bad for him.
Like a dog. Lord have mercy. Well, you know, people, they're not caring about folks talking about them anymore, honestly. No, Mel, no grace.
He didn't know. I mean, hey, he didn't know.
Oh, I mean, it could have won all that. He had like $1 million or something. It was something crazy. But people are not worried about folks talking about them apparently no more. They making jokes about their stuff.
I'm not fat. My stomach's just in 3D. I'm not fat. My stomach's just in 3D.
Okay.
She not fat. Her stomach is just in 3D. But now, realistically, we got some help for people who are challenged in that way.
So how to stop being a big bag? So, number 1, put a scale in front of your fridge before you open it. And also, put a note on your fridge reminding you where you are and where you're trying to get to. And number 2, take your loop band and just have a seat. You want to grab your loop band with your palm facing up. Now, after you have your palm facing up, take the other hand, grab the bottom part of the loop band and just swing it down, working out the lat muscles in your back, the rear shoulders, the biceps on your arms, and even your core muscles. For virtual training, give me a call or send me a text at 662-394-2170. For the loop bands, click the link below in the comments.
Listen, I'm not putting my scale in front of the refrigerator. I'm just not going to do it. I would have to put it in front of the refrigerator, in front of the Dairy Queen, in front of the pantry. I would need like 10 different scales.
And the note. Wait, missionary said, I'm going to have to use that. And then Pastor Greg said, that's not 3D, that's heavy D. Oh my gosh. She's embarrassing her fatness. Yes,
See, Ron, they going to talk. She embracing it. They going to talk about you.
But see, all she got to do is get her a little band. You got a band for the fat backs, and you just go 1.
This is the fluffiest I've ever been in life. And I just said, you know what? I'm going to be okay with it.
But that's because you're not big like that, Mia.
I mean, but even if I was, let me not say that, because if I got to start buying new clothes, it's going to be a problem.
Right. Oh, my goodness. Well, speaking of problem, it's sad to say that, unfortunately, we are still having problems with people who are just trying to do their job and being profiled by officers and people who are supposed to protect and serve. Take a look.
Excuse me, ma'am. What do you think you're doing?
What do you mean?
Well, we've had 3 suspicious calls
Calls from what?
about a suspicious person approaching houses. 3 people in this neighborhood have reported it. Do you know anything about that?
I surely don't. I'm working.
You're working? And what is it that you're doing? What's your job?
I'm a mail carrier.
You're a government employee. Would you get that costume at Spirit Halloween store? You're clearly casing the neighborhood.
I'm casing the neighborhood with a giant bag on me? It's hot, sir.
Clearly. Let me see your ID.
Oh my goodness. Here you go. I've been in this neighborhood on this route for 4 years. You can ask any of these residents. They'll know.
Ma'am, I'm asking the questions here, okay? This doesn't prove anything. Do you have an actual ID?
Yes. That proves I'm a postal worker.
You don't live anywhere around here. You're not even close.
Of course I don't live around here. I work here. I'm a postal carrier. Why would I live around here?
I'm not buying it. You're clearly casing the joint. This is a very wealthy neighborhood. There's a lot of money in these houses, and you're after way more than just their packages.
Sir, I have a bag full of mail.
Let me see.
What? You can look in.
Let me see this.
Sir, you can.
Let me see the mail. What do you got here?
Don't
You're delivering mail. What's even in here?
Now, you know, now that's a federal crime. You can't be opening someone's mail. Oh. Sir, would you like to call my supervisor?
There's no supervisors to call. I found my suspect.
Suspect?
Clearly.
How am I a suspect if I'm... Since when I was working while black...
You're going door to door. You're casing the joint.
Door to door to deliver mail, sir.
To set up a future robbery. I know what's going on. I've had my training.
Look here, it is too hot for me to be out here with this foolishness. I got people waiting for their mail.
Yeah, you have people waiting, I'm sure.
Yes, I am sure. I need to go. Look here, you...
Excuse me, ma'am. What do you think you're doing?
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's crazy, but you can call the police on the police. Hold on, I got to call 911 on you.
That's right.
Send me some more officers.
Isn't that insane? And she had her badge, but then he look at her ID and say, you don't live by here. She working. Why would she live where she worked? Or, I mean, she could, but why would that not make sense?
That was crazy.
That was insane. Lady Mary said, what? Moore said, you, sir, are an idiot.
Indeed.
Miss Gray said, if this is real, the cop is a complete MAGA idiot. It's real. Take his crazy butt to jail. Please tell me that's a skit. No, that wasn't a skit. But Mel, I think you said something important because I don't think people realize that you can call the police on the police.
Yeah, you can call the police, tell them what's going on. I need the supervisor. You can call the police on the police if they acting like that. I would have definitely called the police on him.
Yeah.
And you can ask to speak to the supervisor, and a police officer has to get their supervisor out. Yeah.
And that's right. Then he opened someone's mail. Everybody know that's a federal crime. Just because you're a police officer, you're not above the law. You don't open nobody's mail.
If it come to your house, though, you can open it, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh. Exactly. Kevin Moore said that's a felony. Yes, it is. It is. If you go to a mail carrier and open someone's mail, that's a felony. Not if it come to your house and you don't know that it don't belong to you. I think.
Yeah, I'm opening all the mail that come to my house.
I know that's right.
Yeah, you can't even really approach mail carriers like that. That's
no
federal employees.
So you mean to tell me you're a government employee? She's like, yeah. Like, and why was that such a shock? Oh, Missionary Wood said, no mail, you can't open it. You got to send it back.
I got to see it first.
Allegedly, don't.
Allegedly, I have to see it first.
You know, they'd be watching stuff. They'd be at your door like, ma'am, I heard that you've been opening mail.
Listen, if it got my name or my child name on there, I got to see it.
I know that. Well, speaking of a child, one thing that a child cannot forgive is if you kill their mother. And as crazy as this looks or may be, when you sit in a courtroom with a man that killed your mama,
that was tragic. I wonder what that did for him in his grieving process. For them to get their hands on that man.
Ooh. And they ain't care where they was at.
They didn't care. And I mean, I hate that happened to their mom. I hate they had to go through that, but they was probably in the back of that jail like, okay.
Yep. I doubt that they felt any remorse for what they did. I'm sure they got some years, but
I hope they need years. I mean, they need to sit down for a couple days, but
I think it may be hard because of where they did it at. Unless it's like their first offense, maybe they showed mercy on them. And plus, I think it depends. I don't know. We always get these clips and we get bits and pieces and we don't be knowing like exactly what happened beforehand. But what if he was in there taunting them? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I killed your mom. Sometimes they're sick in the head and they do stuff and people just snap and they don't even think about where they are, the repercussions. So we saw a clip like that. Remember when the young man was laughing about how he killed the little boy?
Yeah. I mean, that was terrible. That was terrible. That was terrible. But I understand it. I understand, that anger. They had to get it out their system. Like Pastor Greg said, I got to get this out.
Yeah. We don't know what we would do in that situation like that. Absolutely. I know I would. Yeah.
I would have been like, drag them to the pews so we could all get them.
Right. You just don't know, like, what would your state of mind be coming face to face with somebody that did something like that?
And after you've sat in court and, this is going to be my last chance to confront this person. And I kind of understand it.
Yeah. Pastor Greg say temporary insanity. Yeah.
Whew. I know the court was not expecting that. Them bailiffs got to jog a little bit. Y'all got to be ready.
Right, because they were slow. They had got some good licks in.
They was not ready. They ended up having to tase somebody. I'm like, they was not ready.
That's why they got all them gadgets. They can't even handle these folks. They got to tase you and all that. See, they was in shape. They'd be able to put them boys on the floor. Like what? Excuse me. She said, agreed. You never know how you will react. Absolutely. You just
so sometimes it's best to just stay at the house. If you think you're gonna go ziggity boom, stay home.
And how about that? That's one that I don't ever want to even think about having to react to. How about that?
Absolutely not.
All right, y'all. We got time for our question. Let's see what Miss Tracy got for us today.
Yeah, it's me, Tracy. Now I got a question, y'all, and it won't be long. But because me and my husband decided to have us a date night. So I let my husband, put it together or whatever. Because when he wanna be, he can be romantic. So he called me up to the hotel and we went to a very, very obscure hotel. And so I get to the room, and of course, it's a suite. And so I go into the bedroom part, and he got rose petals, that form the heart on the king size bed. And he had some sparkling grape juice in some champagne glasses. Because, I'm not back to, backslide and be getting drunk. So we drink St. Jude's sparkling grape juice. But anyways, I thought that was so sweet. And the roses on the bed, I thought that was so original. But anyways, honey, I came out in my black negligee. And honey, this negligee ain't no joke, baby. because my breasts are very big, and it really showcases my voluptuous breasts. About playing with my breasts. But anyways, I pulled the cover back and it was a big brownish red stain on the sheet.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, ick. Like, child, honey, what? Oh. So I called downstairs, and do you know they came up with a bottle of Shout, and they sprayed the little stain and rubbed it with a towel, and then left out. I thought that was unacceptable. My husband was like, babe, we can just put a towel down, or for all he cared, we could have got it on the couch. But I'm like, no, babe, like, this is unacceptable. How could they think that spraying that stain with Shout would make it good? Okay, I'm not good with that. So, y'all.
Okay.
Give me my money back. Get them
money
rolls
back.
up. We going home. Let's go home. We taking this show home.
Right, with our sparkling grape juice.
I need get your stuff. Let's go home.
That's horrible.
That is terrible, especially an upscale hotel. You deserve better service than that, Tracy.
Yeah, they should have just moved you instantly.
Yes.
And then how did they miss that stain? Because from my understanding with hotels, if you got a stain that bleach and all that can't get out, then you throw that away. It's done.
That was terrible.
What? Pastor Greg said, I knew it had something to do with those torpedoes.
Every time. She got to bring them up every time.
Today she told us her breast was voluptuous.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm with you, Tracy. Me and they corporate or somebody, we're gonna have a letter going. I would have took pictures and made reviews, everything you could think of, because that is unacceptable on any level.
On Twitter and tag them in the Twitter post. They really respond when you put them on social media and tag them.
Yeah, you kept not good at all, Tracy. No, that's. I would be like mortified if I saw, and I stay in hotels all the time. If I saw something like that,
yeah, that's terrible.
And your husband was that hot and bothered. He talking about we could just put a towel down, sir. Snap out of it. Come back. Do you see this?
The way I would have got dressed in under 1 minute.
Right.
Yes, let's go.
I'm getting tired of him because he don't have good decision-making skills.
He need all that oil they put on that man, Tracy. Get them to do your husband.
Yeah. And my thing is, and I hate to bust your bubble, Tracy, but rose petals and a heart on the bed, that's real old. That ain't original. He ain't did nothing. I know you felt like he did something real special, but that ain't original.
That was something new for her. I'm happy that he made some effort, Tracy, but he got to do better.
Yeah.
He got to do better.
He got to do better. And then that was y'all date night, just going to the hotel. Y'all could do it at home. My thing is, did he take you to a nice dinner? Did y'all go, to exhibit? I mean, think of something out the box. Do something. You talking about y'all went on, you let him plan a romantic night because he can be a romantic, but that ain't romantic for y'all to go to a room and do it. Y'all can do that at home and y'all bed where it ain't no blood stains.
Oh, Tracy, we're gonna pray for him. He got to do better.
He was feeling very much like a dog. What? He only did it because his mother wasn't there.
That's what I thought she was gonna say. They got in the room and there go his mama.
If his mama would have been there, I would have been too outdone. But his mama didn't, I hate to bring his mama into it, but somebody should have taught him better than that. I mean, if I would have saw that, I would have beat you calling downstairs, and I would have beat you saying, first of all,
let's go.
Let's go.
He be leaving her too unprotected, and I don't like that. I don't like it at all, Tracy.
At minimum, they should have said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. That must have been a terrible mistake. Let me update you to the presidential, the highest suite we got, and we will assure you that." Matter of fact, we're going to comp your night, and we're going to assure you that your sheets are going to be clean
and upgrade me. Don't do
That's
me
right.
Like
Kevin said, "Let's just do it anywhere." That's a dog. It is. I don't care. You can sprinkle rose petals on it or whatever you want. It's still a dog. That's because he had one thing on his mind, and that was to play with them torpedoes. He be in the dog house so much, Kevin. He be on that hard floor. He was so excited. He said, "Put a towel over the stain." He was just happy to be in any bed.
Awful.
That was awful. Awful. Well, Tracy, your sweet baby's got your back this time.
Absolutely.
And I would still be riding that hotel, and yeah, I would be getting a refund and some comps or somethings.
Don't ask for the manager, Tracy. You ask for the district manager.
Yeah, you got to go up the ladder to the roof.
You got to go
Up. Well, guys, that's all we have for tonight. Time flies when we're having fun, as always. Don't forget, I want to see you. If you're in the Metro Detroit area, meet us this Saturday at the Ribs and R&B Festival. Don't forget, 12 p.m. is going to start. We're going to open up 12:10. Raven LaShawn will be on, and yours truly, and who am I hosting with? Me and Glenda from Mix 92.3. Me and Glenda will be there hosting. It's going to be a great time. So please, ma'am, please, sir, come down and be with us this Saturday. If you get there before noon, don't forget it's free. So if you get there before 1 o'clock, it's free. So get there anytime. I would say try to get there between 12 and 12:30 because the line is long. Because if you walk up there at 1:01, you got to pay. And it's like $15. All right. So you get in for free and you get to enjoy this concert. And the food is truly amazing. They have some of the best food vendors anywhere. All right. So that's it, Mel. We love y'all for free. We'll see you next week right here on the Pew. See y'all.
Yes.